everybody, you are now in the Gen Experience show. It's not really called the Gen Experience show, but it's just a show called the Gen Experience. I am Gen coming to you live with style and grace in Manhattan. Finally, after so many days and so many months that I've been away, I'm back with my own show finally. Like, yo Jen, where have you been? I'm here and I'm coming to you live in Manhattan. We're like around West 4th area, and tonight I'm going to start off my show talking about Facebook losers. So I know I've spoken to you guys out there who watch the Capngem show. I've spoken to you about the Facebook losers, but I didn't go into details. I didn't go deep into it, right? First I talked about, I think the only thing I talked about was statuses. People posting up stupid shit about, hey, I just saw my dog just licked my ass, and then they gotta put it up on Facebook. Why are you doing that? Do you know how stupid you sound putting that shit up on Facebook? Well, now and forever, it's been about not just people putting stupid things up on their statuses, like what I just mentioned, and it's like the most ridiculous thing ever, or, oh, good night Facebook. Okay, seriously, what is the point of that? Like, do you think you're gonna get like a million comments? Maybe you're just trying to say something, but if you're gonna say something, say something that's a lot smarter than that, right? Then you have people who are posting themselves like, or I should say they're sort of like not just like taking pictures of themselves, right? A lot of pictures of themselves in the bathroom, taking a shit, clipping their nails, and then they have to put it up on Facebook. Like, what is the point of that? It just makes you look silly, and it makes you look like a complete loser putting that shit up on Facebook. Please, people, stop doing that. We don't need to see a million pictures, right, of yourself on Facebook. You like, this person just uploaded 10 pictures of themselves clipping their nails, cleaning their face, especially, and the one that really pisses me off, they're taking pictures of themselves in front of mirrors. Like, okay, if you're at a party, that's understandable, but if you're at home like a loser taking pictures of yourself because you look sexy in what you're wearing, if you want to do that for your own benefit, put it up on your phone, fine, whatever. But if you're putting that shit up on Facebook, it makes you look like a loser, and I give you guys 2 loser thumbs up for that. Like, seriously, stop doing that. And then you have people who are logging themselves in, or what's the word for that? They're checking themselves in. Hey, I'm at the barber shop. Hey, I'm at West 4th. Hey, I'm at McDonald's on 42nd Street. Do we really need to know where you are? What if I'm stalking you? I'm not a stalker, but I'm just saying in general. What if there's somebody stalking you? They already know where you are. What is the sense of that? Do you really need to have people know where you are 24 hours a day? 10:45, I'm at McDonald's 42nd Street. 10:50, I'm by the train station. 11:08, I'm eating and I'm at somewhere else. Stop doing that. You are attracting stalkers, which is like what Facebook is becoming now, a place to stalk. Facebook is really getting insane, and that's not the only thing about Facebook. You got people who are on Facebook constantly. They're with their friends and they have to be on Facebook all the time. Like, I just saw these 2 chicks, they were talking, and then 2 seconds later they're both on their phones. I don't know if they were on Facebook or not. I shouldn't assume, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were doing on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever, like just checking their phones and not having one bit of conversation. Like, what is the point of you going out if you're gonna be on your phone the whole night? Like, I could understand, you know, you're doing your text messaging, right? You're checking out with friends, whatever. But if you are on Facebook, why are you doing that to yourself? being on Facebook and checking out every little thing that you're doing. Like, you do not need to do that. Get a life. Be sociable. And that really doesn't make any sense. I'm like, it really does not make any sense. 2 loser thumbs up. 2 loser thumbs up for you people who are always on Facebook, checking yourselves in, putting these stupid statuses on your Facebook. Think of something and put it up. Like, if you come up with this genius quote, say something like that. But don't be like, I'm clipping my toenails right now. Really? Do we really need to know what you're doing every minute of the day? No, we don't. The same thing goes for those people who are posting pictures of themselves, a million pictures of themselves, where if you actually go to their album, that's all you're gonna see is a million pictures of themselves in front of a mirror. Like I said, if you're in a party, whatever, but if you're in front of a mirror taking pictures of yourself constantly, you are a double loser. I give you a 2 loser thumbs up. Insane. Get a life. Seriously. I may go on Facebook a couple of times, but you don't see me like, hey, I'm at the gym right now working my ass off. I don't need to let people know what I'm doing every minute of the day. So please, losers out there, get a life. Stop doing that. I may not have I may, you know, not go out every Friday, you know, I may not hang out with friends all the time, but you don't see me going on Facebook, hey, I'm walking to my house right now and I just saw a dog bite some other dog's ass. Like, are you out of your freaking mind? Really? Like, if it's not entertaining, please stop putting it. And maybe the reason why people are liking your status is because they have nothing else to do, or they're trying to sleep with you, or I don't know. It's just the stupidest thing ever. So that's all I have to say right now about these Facebook losers. Stop doing what you're doing on Facebook. Get away from your Facebook and get a life, please. I don't know about Twitter because I don't have Twitter. I don't know how that works right now. So all I can say is, Facebook people, get a life and do something rather than post pictures on your Facebook, checking in, and all this other stuff I just mentioned. All right, so you have just watched the Gen Gen Experience, brought to you with style and grace, and I hope you enjoyed the show.